A tiger's roar is the most powerful sound in any jungle. But what if nothing comes out? In the ancient jungles of Thailand lived a tiger so beautiful, yet so deeply broken. The night he was born, lightning split the sky, but the thunder never came. They named him Sura, and he grew into the finest tiger Thailand had ever seen. But when he stood on the great rock to claim his place, nothing came out. A tiger who can't roar? The monkeys howled. That's just a big fat cat. Even the deer stopped running from him. A tiger with no authority. Your roar will come, my son, his mother whispered, but it never did. One morning, Sura walked away from everything he knew. He was done. And that's when he saw her. The smallest, scrawniest, most ridiculous cat he'd ever seen. Her name was Mimi, and she had the most unhinged hiss any creature had ever heard. Why do you hiss at everything? Sura asked. Because I'm small, Mimi said. Your turn. Why are you so quiet? I can't roar, Sura whispered. He expected laughter, but Mimi just said, So what do you do instead? Show me your jungle. And just like that, the most unlikely friendship in Thailand was born. Then Sura froze. Don't move, he whispered. King Cobra. 30 steps left. He was right. Because he couldn't roar, Sura had learned to listen. He could hear the jungle's heartbeat. Sura, that's not a weakness, Mimi whispered. That's a superpower. But that night, alone by the river, the doubts crept back. Maybe I'll never be a real tiger. Then, just before midnight, Sura felt something. A vibration deep in the earth. The river was rising, a massive wall of water heading straight through the jungle. Every animal would be underwater. He opened his mouth wider than ever, pushed with everything he had, and nothing. Then, from the darkness, a tiny voice. You carry the message. I'll be your voice. Sura exploded through the jungle, and at every den, Mimi unleashed the most unhinged screech ever heard. Animals woke everywhere. The whole jungle moved, because two unlikely heroes refused to give up. Then it came, a wall of water, taller than the tallest trees, but above, every single animal stood safe. When dawn broke, not a single animal had been lost, because someone had listened. Sura, the old elephant, said, You saved us all, not with a roar, but because you listened. The monkeys were silent. The jackals couldn't meet his eyes. The deer bowed. And Mimi gave one tiny, satisfied hiss, because your greatest weakness may be hiding your greatest gift.